Hey there guys, I'm Dan Whittaker. Today we are talking about how impact location can affect the outcome of your golf shot. So guys, today we're going to take a look at how the impact location through gear effect can affect the outcome of the golf shot. So we're going to spray the face up with Dr. Scholl's. We're going to have the white residue on the face to see where that ball's coming off the face. We've done two other videos so far, one on optimization and another one on you being aware of what can cause faults with the driver from those impact locations. Is it a swing fault or is it purely just that you're not quite getting it in the middle and the gear effect's causing those issues? So what we're going to do is going to take a look at how we can apply some of these changes. I'm going to hit a few shots. We'll take a look at it and we'll see how we can apply that to help you get better in your game. So then guys, today we are talking about having a look at where the ball is striking the club on the face. So we're going to take a look at if the impact location where you hit the ball on the face is actually making a big difference to the outcome of the shot. Are you making some good swings and some bad impact locations? Are you aware of where you're striking it on the face? Okay. Are you thinking that maybe you're coming wildly into out or out to in or shutting the face or opening the face to impact, but actually maybe on that driver where obviously we've got the roll and bulge in the face and gear effect comes in so much more than on an iron, how that's going to affect the end result of the shot. So what we're going to do is spray the face up there. So I've got the Dr. Scholl's foot powder here, so I'm just going to quickly spray the face up with this right here. Okay, so obviously this leaves a little bit of white powder on the face as we can see. I don't like to see the white powder on the top edge, so I'm just going to give that a quick wipe off here. I like to keep that quite clean. So there we are. So now what we can see is got the white powder on the face, just letting this dry. So this will give us the impact location of where the ball is coming off the face. We'll be able to see where that impact location is. Is it coming out the middle? Is it coming out the heel? And how is that affecting the golf shot? Relate this back to hopefully seeing what that smash factor number is, because sometimes we can maybe get it quite near the middle or it gets affected. So let's have a look at that, see if that affects distance, if it affects most of all the accuracy of that golf shot for you. So we'll just peg one up here and take a look at one with the driver. So early morning, so speed probably going to be down just a little bit right here. Not the most flexible first thing in the morning. Gone a bit left. Now, 4 degrees into out, not horrendous, okay? 1.2 degrees closed on the face, so okay. The difference between the two is fairly large, but not massive. But impact location's in the heel. You'd think impact location, mainly when it's in the heel, would be giving us a cut. But because the face is starting to close, and then the deflection of the ball strike in that heel shuts that face a little further and coming into out, it's going to kick the face closed. If I was coming out to in a little more and I hit it in the heel, that would probably cut it a little bit more for me. But you'd expect a heel strike with the gearing bringing the ball back towards the centre of gravity of the club to open the face up a touch and maybe see a little cut. Whereas I see, particularly in my game, quite a few draws coming out of the heel. There's another factor going into this, is that the toe gets up in the air quite a lot on the driver for me. So the centre of the face is pointing left. That means the heel's even further left. We'll do a little bit more on this in a video coming. But is it the lie angle that's affecting it? So the lie angle can have a huge bearing on where that's going. But that wasn't a horrendous shot. But I might have thought, did I flip my hands at that? What else has happened to make that ball go to the left? Okay, because it's finished, 20 yards left. It's in the rough. It's not on the fairway. I may be disappointed with that, So let's have another one and see whether its impact location can be changed, okay? What I'm going to do is, because the face was more closed as well than I like, I'm going to bring the ball back in the stance just a little bit. That'll mean that I'm able to hit the ball slightly earlier in the circle. That could be something for me to take a look at to figure out whether that is one of the problems. We go once again right now. Okay, so ball's back just a little bit further. Okay, let's see what we get. That's again gone a little left. Okay, 0.6 closed in the face, but smash factor at 1.51. That's almost optimum for me at that club head speed. Okay, supposedly spin rate's really low. Okay, ball's really near the centre there. Okay, so it's only a little bit off being absolutely spot on. Okay, I've managed to bring it a little bit more towards the centre. First one was here, second one's there. So obviously that would be more aligned to where I want it. So that heel is obviously having quite a big effect on me. Now I think that's just all to do with the lie angle, okay, because of face plane tilt, but also the rate of closure, okay. Path's a little higher than I want it to be into out, but it's definitely not that into out that it should be producing 15-yard draws. Okay, so let's try another one and let's see whether I can get that ball a little bit more towards the toe side of centre, or even in the centre itself. Because you'd go off, if you looked at the data and you said, well, smash factor 1.51, you think that's a really pretty good shot. You think, 1.52 is like middle of middle, okay? Obviously, it didn't quite get hold of it properly. Spin rate's a little bit on the low side, but you'd think that with it being really close to middle, it would have been a good result. It's not, it was horrible. So let's see what we can get, okay? Let's try one more, let's see. Get a little bit more. Pull the ball back a little bit more. Okay, got this, made sure it's aligned to the centre. Right in the bottom it felt. Oh, a bit more near the middle. Okay, so that felt a bit bottomy. Every single one of these has been going a little bit on the left side. Okay, that felt really in the bottom. It was actually just below the bottom of the face. Okay, wasn't massively below it, just a little bit below the bottom of the face. So obviously just a tiny little bit on that lower side of the face. Because I've been hitting a little bit high in the face, it felt quite low and kind of a little bit on the thin side. But it's not that far below the true centre spot. Now, I can obviously start to learn from this, start to figure out where I'm striking that ball on the face, because they're 3 different impact locations. All of them had not been producing bad smash factors. The last one was the lowest. But if I start to spray this face up, I can learn where I'm striking it, okay? From there, I can start to make the adjustments, okay? For me, I feel like I'm just getting a little bit in front of it. My speed's down a little at the moment. Okay, definitely lost club head speed, so probably trying to force it naturally to get my distance up a little bit. So for me, that's what's making that ball go down and come a little bit lower in the face. On that last one, probably getting a little in front of it with that upper body because I'm really trying to get as much out of it as I can. That's because I'm limited in my flexibility at the moment. I'm going to go into that. But how can you start to learn from this? Well, if you don't know where you're striking it on the face, how do you know what adjustments to make in your swing? Is it a swing fault? Is it an impact location? Okay, the first 2 were definite impact locations without a shadow of a doubt. So what I need to do is I need to then go away, work at this, okay, and become more aware of where I'm striking it in the face, what's causing it to come in different areas of the face, which we can have a look at what causes the bad contact points on the face in another video that we've done. Have a look at that. Are you aware of where you're striking it? If you're not, get something that makes you aware so you can then start to find out what's affecting your golf shot, whether it is actually the swing or is it where you're striking it on the face. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. So there's been some interesting things there. None of the shots were that far out the middle. Okay, what I'm going to do is going after this, we're going to do one on lie angle of the clubs because that's having a big outcome on these. So obviously I've got to be a little bit more aware of this in my game. I think this could be really important for everybody in their game. If you've enjoyed the video or have enjoyed any of the other stuff that we've been doing, please subscribe to the channel. I've got some really good content coming forwards. If you want to contact me, please do so via my website. All my other social media links are below. Thanks for watching and talk with you again soon.